love Marvel movies, television, and games, but some people, I'm not naming names, Kyle, find comic books a bit, well, intimidating. There are just so many comics over 80 years of Marvel history, and where do you even start? Great question. I've got the terms, the tips, and I'm gonna make you sound like a comics pro. This is how to read comics, and we're starting with the basics, words. Some of this stuff may seem pretty obvious, like, hey, they're words, I read them in the end, but I'm gonna show you how text in comic books does a lot more than that. So let's do it. The words on the page are written by the writer, but then drawn by a person called the letterer. They create the artistic styling of the words, or what we call lettering. Lettering is a lot more expressive than just some old basic font. Sorry, Helvetica, if that is your real name. Characters like Thor even have their own special Asgardian-style lettering. Hello, mortal! Lettering, in addition to giving us something to read, can also tell us how a character feels or what they sound like. Today, I feel worthy. But where do the words go? Usually in panels. The panel is this box containing all of the action and sound from a moment in time. But we can't just have words floating around in space, can we? Absolutely not. Well, usually. The first way we contain words is caption boxes. These little boxes fill in important context to the scene. It might tell us if we're on another planet or in an alternate universe. It might let us know that we're in the past, the present, or the future. And sometimes the caption box is the voice of the editor, there with helpful information or to cite a comic where something important happened previously. Oh look, it's editor Devin Lewis. Hi, Devin!
Hey, Lorraine. This video takes place on Earth 1218. Reality in the Marvel Universe.
Aw, thanks, Devin. Generally, think of captions as the hot spot for narration.
Hot, 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 whoo!
But our characters also like to talk, and that's where word balloons come into play. Characters' dialogue appears inside each word balloon with the tail facing the character speaking. Oh, good tail. The way it's drawn can also tell us about the character's volume. When we talk very quietly, the outline becomes dashed to let us know it's a whisper balloon. Or becomes very spiky to let us know it's a scream balloon. But sometimes we just need to hear our character's thoughts, so we use thought balloons. Thought balloons are distinguished from word balloons by this chain of diminishing size circles instead of a tail. These let us know only the reader and the character are privy to what's in their head. You know, unless there's a pesky psychic sneaking around. By now you may be asking yourself, don't these words ever just get to be free? Well, yeah, they do. Some sounds are too big to be contained. These are sound effects that explode onto the page in big, beautiful word form. Some of my favorite iconic sounds include Spider-Man's thwip and Wolverine's snicked. Kaboom! Flarp! Oh, that's fun. A ton of work goes into bringing all of those words to a comic book page. That was just our first lesson on how to read comics, but there is a whole lot more we're gonna dive into. So, what part of comics would you like me to explain next? Art layout, continuity, the multiverse? Tell us with the hashtag Earth's Mightiest Show. Plus, if you want to know even more about this topic, I highly recommend checking out How to Read Comics the Marvel Way, #1, which is a charming Spider-Man and Mysterio story that breaks down how to read comics along the way. It's really, really delightful. And that's it. I'll see you next time. I'm Lorraine for Marvel, your universe. Hey, thanks for watching Earth's Mightiest Show. If you like this, leave us a comment and subscribe to the Marvel channel, then hit the bell to get updates and smash the clicker to be best friends. And then, I don't know, just read a comic book.